Hey 2-laners, we are here at the 2LaneLife garage and it is that time of year again. We are headed to Sturgis in a few weeks. We thought we'd show you a few different ways to pack your bags and your bikes. How many days are you packing for?
I'm packing for an 8 to 10 day trip, and I'm doing it sleek-wise, but I have the right stuff that I would need for that, and I have a tour pack.
Josh?
Sure does. So you guys are on baggers. I'm on a Softail. I also have a tour pack. But I want to be packing for probably 4 to 5 days. We're going to have a washing machine and ship some stuff back. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to try it a little different this year. We're going to go minimalist. We're going to go all in.
All in.
And we're going to go mostly all in because in that tour pack, there's not going to be any clothing.
All camera gear, baby. So anyway, we're going to show you what is inside some of these bags, and we'll see you there.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so this is my setup for 8 to 10 days, and I'm packing for the Sturgis run, but you can use this for any run you do. Just count the days you're going. So we'll start here. I always bring an extra pair of tennis shoes. I have them in my saddlebag in case needed. I will be wearing these boots daily. I love to take a long sleeve shirt, button up, just a quick throw on. I take a light duty pair of gloves and a leather pair of gloves, so I have choices there. You have your toiletry bag with your toothpaste and all your goodies. You need to shave, whatever. I bring an extra pair of pants. The pants I'm wearing is part of what I start with, so that's going to be good to have. A swimsuit is a must because you never know. River, creek, waterfall, jacuzzi, you might want to go swimming. As for the essentials, and I call t-shirts, underwear, and socks essentials, you're going to have one for each day. So if it's 8 days, you know what. If it's 10, you know what. Then you have to have rain gear. If you don't bring your rain gear, you're going to get caught in the rain somewhere. So rain gear is a must. You got your boots, your pants, jacket, roll them all up, and a pair of latex gloves. I like these because you can throw them on over your gloves you're wearing and keep them dry. And if you're going to be getting cold weather, bring a pair of long johns. They're easy to stow, and you'll have them if you need them. I'm not bringing them for this trip. I will probably be wearing this vest during the day. I have this in case we get into inclement weather. It's the Atlas jacket. I like this. It's light duty, but it does the job. That goes in my tour pack, along with the old hat. Got to have the hat. So basically, when I'm said and done and closed up, all of this will be in the saddlebags and tour pack, and I'm ready to roll. Josh, how are you going to pack?
All right, so up next, I'm going to show you guys how I pack my Softail for these longer trips. Obviously, it's a little bit of a different situation compared to the baggers, so I'm going to show you guys what's up. I got the tour pack set up, I got the saddlebags, and I got the luggage. For this trip, I'm going to pack for about 4 to 5 days. Even though it's an 8 to 10 day trip, I'm just keeping it light. We're going to do some laundry at some point in the trip and just make it happen. So all the clothes, all the essentials are in here. Sometimes I don't rock the luggage, but it's nice to be able to lean back on it on these really long trips. So we'll start off on the right saddlebag. I like to kind of keep it open, and that's all my extra storage. So electronics, snacks, anything at the gas station, that goes in there. On the left side, these are all the essentials. You could switch it around, obviously. Got the bungee cords in here, got all the rain gear. So we got the booties, we got the rain jacket, and the rain pants, and then all the other essentials. So we got some oil in there. I have a full tool roll and some bungee cords, as you can see. And then water, some paper towels for checking oil, and then different gloves, warm weather gloves, leather gloves, rubber gloves to go over when it's raining. And that's about it for that side. And then in the tour pack, this is where the fun begins. This is where all the camera gear and electronics and everything are. So we got a big old bag just full of wires and connectors and chargers. We got Gilbert, of course, you know who he is. We got the laptop, we got headphones, we got all kinds of microphones, and then not quite as nice as Lance's, but we got some hats. So anyway, up next, we're gonna show you how Galen packs his bike.
All right, so guys, I've got 5 days worth of gear in this setup here. And quickly, I've got rain gear, I carry oil, an extra hat. In this clear bag, I have sunscreen, first aid kit, Band-Aids. There's a piece of nylon rope if you need to tie something down. It's kind of crazy. Keep it in this because it kind of fits in the nooks and crannies of things. This bag I have is full of gloves, towels. There's also a tool kit in there. There's actually 2 tool kits in there. One that Harley gives that we've added onto box wrenches, Allen wrenches, zip ties, just the essentials that fit our bikes. I carry an extra pair of shoes, a flannel that I can wear a vest over. I'm not taking a different jacket other than that. We're trying out these cool vests this year when it gets hot. I've got my filming equipment. I've got my toiletries. Always got to have your manual around just in case. I've got a neck gaiter, 2LaneLife. I've got arm sleeves for sun protection. I've got a light pair of gloves, and I've got another heavy pair of gloves in here. But just like Lance was talking about, he uses a longer latex. You can actually, on a smaller glove, get the latex that you would use changing your oil, or a shop glove. You know, size up. So if you're a large, get an extra large glove, put it over. It works just great. I mean, this stuff is cool. And then lastly, I've got 5 days worth of clothes here. 5 shirts, an extra pair of pants, 5 underwear, 5 socks, and we're ready to go. And I've got this cool Harley bag. Pretty simple to use. It's just a vacuum bag. You roll it down, deflates it, and all of a sudden that big bag becomes a slender, piece that you can just drop right in your saddlebag. Pick it up, go to the hotel room. Pretty simple. So, hey, that's what I'm doing. I may put on a sissy bar with the backpack, depending on how I feel. But, we're talking about going to the house this year. So I'm gonna see if I can do it this way. Get there, wash the clothes, and then I have a whole new set of clothes. All right, so now we're gonna go on to tips and tricks. Hey, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that packing session. We're gonna show you some new tips and tricks that we use. We went pretty light. We tried to keep the bikes as minimal as we could. We've got washing options and those kind of things. But look, if I'm running with my wife on the back of the bike, or if I wanna do something a little bit more additive to my gear, I use a Cobra rack, a big ass rack for the big tactical bags. They also make smaller rolls and racks, so I use a small roll with a sissy bar. You can also get a backpack onto the sissy bar as well. Kind of like that option, you get to lean back against it. But hey, what are you gonna run?
Before I tell you what I'm gonna run, don't forget this is very important. That rain sock for that air filter, it will rain on the trip, so be ready for that. Have the rain sock ready. Anyway, when I need to take extra stuff, I take this roll bag, I put it on the back of my tour pack. I can put a ton of stuff in here. And if it's a cold trip, you can put a lot of stuff that you really need. I also like this Thrashin' duffel bag. It's really cool. You can really load this sucker up. Put it on the tour pack as well. Great option.
And both of these come with rain covers as well. So cool stuff. Back to the cold, you can pack long johns. You can pack an extra flannel. So, it works for a lot of things.
Definitely. Pass you that guy. Speaking of the Thrashin' duffel, that's what I used to rock on my bike before I kind of transformed it into the mini bagger with my tour pack setup. So I would have a sissy bar, quick detach from Cobra. I would have the Thrashin' duffel, which has straps on the side, wraps right around it, easy on, easy off. And then I would have the Thrashin' escape bag. Has a similar capacity to the hard bags I'm rocking right now. For comparison, you can fit a 12 pack in each one of these perfectly, and you're good to go. Up next, if you still wanted to use a roll bag like this, which I use now with my current setup, you could also use that with the sissy bar, put it on the step up of your seat, and this wraps right around the sissy bar and you're all set. I mean, with all our bikes, there's tons of different options.
There's so many options. I think we talked about it in our packing video last year that we put out. We had a guy that was coming to Sturgis for his first time. So he brought like 12 pairs of pants and clothes, and it was fine because that's what he felt he needed.
Yeah, he was covered.
And he was covered and he got it all in, so it was cool. But we wanted to show you some various ways to do that. Hope you enjoyed it. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that have been with us, thanks for the support. What do they need to do?
Subscribe to our website, great information. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Check out the blog.
Check out the blog.
Check out the description if you have any questions on this stuff. It's all going to be in there. If you have any other questions, shoot us an email.
Yeah, give us a comment, thumbs up, ring the bell. We love those comments, and we get back to every one of them.
Sure do.
So we will see you down the road.
Wait a second. Before we see you down the road, we can't see you down the road until we go over these few things.
What few things?
Tips and things about what you need personally, I guess.
No, we had, I think it's a great video, but a couple things we missed. Number one, we run earplugs. This brand is Earpiece. Pretty darn good for you. Helps with the ringing. You can still hear your motor, your music. It's awesome. We also communicate through Cardo device. It's a great way to have a discussion with your buddy and the guy that's filming you. And at the same time, you can listen to your music. Pretty dope stuff.
Definitely take all your charging cords for that kind of stuff.
Absolutely,
because
man.
you need your phone, your earpiece, everything has to be charged.
And for us, we have GoPros and all that other stuff, so we need a complete charging system.
Check your tire pressure pretty much every day if you can. If you just bring one of the little gauges, make sure your tire pressure is right. You need that when you're on the open road. You're going to have cold and heat, and the tire's going to expand and extract and all that stuff. So,
all that stuff.
Yeah. Make sure you service your bike too. I keep a log on everything I've ever done to my bike, from oil change, air filters, tightening a bolt, so I know, Galen knows the same, when you need to service.
Yeah, so I can go in your manual and look at your service, and I can copy you the dates.
Probably pretty close. Yes.
But what else? So look, you want to check your bike, make sure everything's tight. You want to make sure you watch your fuel levels. Sometimes we forget about those, and we get out there and we're like, hey, where's that next stop? You can run the fueling dipstick. That'll help on your gas mileage. We've been told that by a few people. They've really enjoyed that pickup there. Some other things of comfort. We run a Bell helmet. It's an SRT modular. We like the use of that so we can talk with each other. There's an inside visor that comes down that's a darker tint. We also run a Clockworks 12-inch Pro Touring windshield. We both run that. We find that those are the best for us on the road glide. Nice, comfortable ride. We also run Legend suspension. The Revo A's are great. We run the ARC reservoirs, and we also run the cartridge axial front ends, but super ride and really comfortable. And last but not least, on my tail, I like to have that Saddleman LS Slim. Great seat.
Well, all those things you're talking about are all things that make our bikes comfortable, and with all the thrash and bolt-on foot controls and handlebars, we're very comfortable for long trips.
Yep, 5, 6, 8, 100,000 mile days. We dig them.
But back to the fuel thing that he mentioned. If you have 3/4 of a tank and you don't know where the next station is and you got to stop for some reason, get gas.
You better
just top off. So,
and look, you can have a snack there while you're at it.
Yeah.
So anything else?
I think with that, now we can say see you down the road.
All right, well, let's say it. We'll see
you down the road.